Hello, I'm Kate. I'm a neuroscience coach and an artist, and today's artist meditation practice is for when we are feeling afraid. This is a way that we can feel our feelings, we can feel that fear, and we can move it through our body and let it go again. So if you are ready to let it go, get into something painty, and let's get started. Today we are going to use a palette. We're going to need scruffy brush, fat brush. I'm going to be using Pyrenees grey, natural grey, and a cobalt blue. And then my pastels of choice are going to be a blue, a dark green, and a white. So today I'm going to use the dark green to start with. I'm just going to let that difficult feeling come up. First, I'm just going to actually take a moment just to breathe. Hand on chest, gentle thumb rub, just to remind ourselves how safe we actually are in this moment, that it is okay to feel whatever big feelings want to come up. So as I have my eyes shut, I'm actually just going to keep them shut and put the pastel on the page and just let the feeling come out. And I'm actually pushing really hard on my canvas today because I've got a lot of emotion behind my drawing, which is why I'm here. Eyes are still shut. Just push into that board. Let it all come out as it needs to. Now I'm going to get my other pastel, and I'm actually going to do this in my opposite hand today because I'm going to let everything out. And I've got my eyes shut again. It's letting it push out through that pastel, bring up all those sensations. We don't have to be afraid of the sensations. We just have to let them into the room. You can't go wrong here. You can't get it wrong. That's it. Keep breathing. And breathe. Okay. There's a lot of energy on that page already. Now I'm going to come in with my paints, and I'm going to start with pale grey, I think. And I'm going to come backwards and forwards between all these colours today. And I've got my trusty scruffy brush, and I'm just going to breathe in and dip into the paint, and as I exhale, I'm going to let it out. Keep letting that feeling come up. Just let those feelings come up. We don't have to be afraid of them. That's what the paper's for. Exhale. Just notice. Inhale and dip. Exhale. Lovely big strokes across the page. That's it. Everything out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really let it come out through the brush. With just breathing. I'm going to come in now with my black. I'm going to put it actually on top of the grey on my palette, mixing it all together. And come back to inhale. Exhale. Let all of those big feelings, let all that fear, all that hurt come out through the brush and onto the page. Don't be afraid. You can't get this wrong. Just push that paint. Exhale. Let those feelings up. You need to cry, you can cry, that's okay too. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So let's just get into a rhythm. Let's just breathe. Focus on dipping that brush, pushing it onto the paper with the breath, okay? Okay, I'm going to add another colour onto the page now. I'm going to pick a slightly wider, softer brush now. I'm going to bring some blue into the game. Now this is all about letting it out. This is not about perfection. Now we're just going to breathe and paint now. Longer, slower breaths. Start to let it go. Start to say, hey fear, I see you. I see that you are a part of me and I don't have to run from you. You are welcome. You are welcome. Let those strokes be long, lovely, long, lustrous exhales. You can paint over where you've painted before. It's okay. Oh, sigh it out. We are allowed to be afraid. It's part of being human. We don't have to keep holding that fear though. We're allowed to let it go too. Let it out. Lovely long big strokes. And exhale. There we go. Feel those feelings. Start to feel them coming down. Start to feel yourself ground through the paper, through the paint, onto the page. Lovely. Now we can see that there's quite a lot of white left on the page. And actually I'm going to come back to my black and my grey and my blue all together, and I'm just going to put my brush through all of them at the same time so that the brush is loaded with all the colour at once. And I'm just going to start going into all the white patches. Find those little gaps. You can let go of the breathing. I'm just going to focus on where the white is. I'm just going to use our brush to fill in all those little gaps. So that's what we're doing now. We've let the feeling come up. We've let it have its moment. Now we're just letting it go again, and we're moving through. We're moving through to that lovely place after fear, where maybe we're a bit sleepy. That's okay. Little gentle sounds. You can't get this wrong. This is just you having some feelings, having a moment, creating something beautiful from that difficult moment. Allowing all those emotions up and out, because we have to practice being human, right? It's not easy. There's no manual. So this is a practice. This is a way that we can practice feeling safe, having all those really big emotions. Because when we're here with the paper and the paint and the brush, it's just us. And we're focusing on the colour. We're focusing on how we feel in our bodies. Just letting it happen. We're letting it all out. Okay. It's coming. Still, we've got white patches up the sides. I'm going to bring a bit more grey back in now, start to bring some lightness, so I can start to fill up all these lovely gaps up here. Just spot the white bits. That's all we have to do now. Find the white patches, fill it in. Paint over where you've gone before. There's no right or wrong here. feel. See where your brush takes you. Wait, that's fun. Jumped onto the page without me even having to get involved there. Lovely. We're starting to feel a bit calmer now. Starting to realise that it's just feelings, and that we're safe to feel our feelings, and we can just notice them. When we give them a place to go, a way to move through, they don't have to live in us anymore. We can just let them be. Because it's very normal to be afraid. We live in a big scary world at the moment. And even if we didn't live in a big scary world, being afraid is a very, very human moment. It's what our brains were designed to do. Checking in, making sure we're okay. There we go. And we can show ourselves how safe we are by giving the room, by allowing them into our space, letting them join us. There we go. Now, any more white spots? If you can see any more white spots, just fill them in. Any last little brushes on top. The more we layer, the more interesting our page gets. Gorgeous. Okay. And tiny white bits. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. So, the final part of the practice, we've had this lovely big exhale. We've given our fear a space to be, so it doesn't have to live inside us anymore. It can live on the paper. And I'm going to get my white pastel and I'm going to draw myself home. So I'm going to let 6-year-old me come out, draw a little house. This is not about perfection. This is about allowing myself to just enjoy pushing into the paper, drawing my home, because I am my own home. There we go. A little chimney. Perfect. I'm going to draw my stars because I'm safely tucked away in my house, my little bed. And these are my stars shining above me, keeping me safe. Showing me that I am safe in my home. This is my home. I am safe in my lovely home. With my wonky stars. Do you know what I'm also going to do today? I'm going to do a lovely big moon over the top of all of it. Hey, moon. Draw some of those gorgeous craters on, hey? Can't get this wrong. This is your moon, your stars. There we go. Let it take off the paint, lift it up, show you what's underneath, bring out that colour. Draw yourself home. I'm going to colour in my stars, I think, today, my pastel. You do what you want to do, though. If you want to do this with paint, you do it with paint. You do it however you need. Because this is your chance to come home. Back to you. Because you are amazing. There we are. Now maybe we just don't feel as fearful as we did because we gave it a space to go. And what we realise is it's safe to feel our feelings. We have a way to feel safe with our feelings in our own bodies. Put a little bit of moonlight on that in the house. keeping me lovely and safe. Because I am safe to feel my fear. I am safe to be in my body. I am safe to hold space for myself. Lovely. Now, the final moment, I just have a moment with the picture. Take a big breath in. Exhale. I am safe to feel my fear. I am safe to let go of my fear. I am safe to feel all of my feelings. Hope that helps.